at 36.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us for BTW21 News. It is Monday. We thank you very much for your company. We hope that you had a great weekend and maybe you were able to enjoy that little bit of snow that we saw, just a little taste of it. I told you last week when we were doing the weather that we were not done with winter, and that is the case and was the case and continues to be the case for this Monday. So there's a lot that we have to share, a lot that occurred on Sunday, and we have some updates. Joining us now via the phone is Major. He's now a Major with the Henry County Sheriff's Office, Wayne Davis, and there is new information in regards to the chase that first started off with a drive-by shooting that we now have confirmed. Major, I'm used to calling him a captain, Major Wayne Davis now joins us. And what can you tell us so far? I know that, again, all of this information was very fluid and there's some corrected information that we need to share with the audience. So what can you share?
On Sunday, March the 12th at about 2:45 p.m., the 911 center received a call that a residence located on Mars Drive in Axton had been shot into. The responding patrol units were given the description of a suspect vehicle, and while en route to the home, they passed that vehicle traveling north on Axton Road. Our patrol units turned around and initiated a vehicle pursuit. There was an individual who was attempting to make a left-hand turn onto Irisburg Road. The suspect vehicle passed that vehicle in the lane of oncoming traffic, and that driver was distracted by the suspect vehicle's movement and continued his left-hand turn onto Irisburg Road and was subsequently struck by the pursuing patrol vehicle. The deputy was not injured in that crash, and the driver of that vehicle was taken to the hospital to be treated for minor injuries.
And now we, of course, have to ask about the suspect, because you did say that that individual fled the scene from the drive-by shooting, and this crash took place. So where is the suspect now?
Yeah, after the collision, the suspect vehicle continued northbound onto Axton Road, and all law enforcement lost contact with him after the crash. The victim, who was shot on Mars Drive, was transported to a North Carolina emergency room in Eden and subsequently airlifted to Wake Forest Baptist Medical for treatment. He has not been cooperative with the investigation and, in fact, initially provided information that intentionally misled investigators.
And with all incidents, you are continuing to seek the public's help, correct?
Yes, certainly. We seek information from anyone in the community who may have information about the shooting or the identity of those who may have committed the shooting to please contact the Henry County Sheriff's Office or the Crime Stoppers program. The Martinsville Henry Crime Stoppers program provides rewards for up to $2,000.
All right, Major, thank you very much for that update. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have to update you in regards to the first incident we responded on Sunday morning at around 7 a.m. Crews were called there to a single vehicle crash that occurred on Kings Mountain Road at the intersection of Figsborough Road. All of this in Henry County near Collinsville. And you see there on your screen that the silver Mazda appears to have ran off the road, collided with the pole that was holding up the traffic lights, and came to rest on its side. We understand that the driver of this Mazda was not injured in that single vehicle collision. The Henry County Department of Public Safety did ride by the area, but again, they were not needed since there was no one to be reported hurt. The Henry County Sheriff's Office responded to the scene, and they were there while we were live with this footage as they waited for Virginia State Police to arrive and start an investigation into that crash. And of course, it remains under investigation by State Police. The Collinsville Volunteer Fire Department also had a presence there. They assisted and cleared the scene when they saw that the Sheriff's Office was, of course, enough to be able to direct traffic or, let traffic know of this crash. Of course, this took place while it was snowing on that Sunday morning. But at this time, it's still unclear if that crash was related to, the weather or not. But the good news, again, is that no one was injured in that incident. We continue to talk about the Henry County Sheriff's Office, and Sheriff Lane Perry is warning you of a jury duty scam that is going around in the area, and we understand that this can be very convincing, so you definitely want to pay attention and let a friend or a neighbor know about this incident. Again, the sheriff would like to warn residents of that ongoing phone scam. We're told that the scammers pose as deputies with the sheriff's office and threaten to arrest the victim if they do not pay a fine. The release went on to say that the caller may identify themselves as a law enforcement officer who claims the victim is about to be arrested for not appearing for jury duty or serving on a grand jury. The scammers also says the victim can avoid being arrested by paying a fine. The scammer tells the victim that they can pay the fine and walks them through buying a prepaid debit or gift card or making an electronic payment to satisfy the fee. Those scammers often provide convincing information, including a real name and location of the courthouse, court phone numbers, and case and badge numbers is what we are told. Authorities say that the scammers may include information such as a potential victim's maiden name, work address, home address, and date of birth. In some cases, they even spoof the phone number from the sheriff's office, so that means that they make the phone number look like it is coming from the sheriff's office. The people conducting this scam can be very persuasive, is what the sheriff's office tells us. Citizens should always be hesitant to provide personal information that identifies them over the phone or via text message. You are encouraged to, of course, be aware of that. The sheriff's office says that they are working with citizens to make sure that this does not continue to occur. The sheriff's office personally serves grand jury summons, is what we were told. If you're scheduled to serve on a grand jury or jury, you will receive paperwork delivered to your residence by deputies. If there is a warrant out for your arrest, deputies will show up at your house. They will not give you a phone call, is what you should be aware of. Deputies will not contact citizens and demand payment or personal information via phone or email. Court officials and law enforcement officers were never asked for a credit card or debit card number, wire transfers, or bank routing number over the phone. You're reminded of that. The sheriff's office says that it tries to keep the public informed on these types of scams and that they are taking place, and reminds you that most scams originate from outside the United States. If you have questions about a phone call or letter, you should contact your local law enforcement before acting on those instructions. And of course, anyone that has information on these scams should contact the Henry County Sheriff's Office. That number is 276-638-8751, or the Crime Stoppers program at 276-632-7463. So you definitely want to keep an eye out for that. Again, it can seem very convincing, but if you have any doubt in your mind, hang up and call the Sheriff's Office and you will be directed to the real authorities. Quick commercial break is coming up next.
Hi, Barry Nelson, Nelson Kia Subaru. We got some great deals today. We got a 2013 Kia Optima, loaded roof, leather, turbo car, only $229 a month. That's a great deal. You want a deal today? A 2017 Corolla, only $249 a month. That's a great deal, a gas saver car. 2018 Forte, $259 a month, only $259 a month, plus 37 miles to the gallon. We got a 2020 Buick Encore, all-wheel drive, one owner, only $259 a month. That's a great deal. Got the best for last, a 2021 Chevy Spark, only $239 a month and 38 miles to the gallon. Come see us at Nelson Kia Subaru, where everybody knows cars cost less.
Are you looking for a realtor? One that is hardworking, honest, and knows the area? Also, willing to respond to phone calls and answer texts and emails on a timely fashion? Look no further. My name is Cameron Kolinsky. I'm a proud agent with Blue Ridge Mountain Real Estate, serving Patrick, Henry, Martinsville, and surrounding counties. I have experience with clients dealing in land, residential, and commercial listings. My top priority is customer satisfaction and making sure that my clients' needs and wants are met. Consider it sold with Cameron Kolinsky, Realtor with Blue Ridge Mountain Real Estate.
Hey, come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care. We're located at 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia. Our telephone number is 276-634-0010. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We do offer time slots now, so you can call us and get that scheduled so you will not have to wait. Don't forget to come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care, 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia, 276-634-0010. Call us to get your time slot booked.
Bestwood Products has great buildings at great prices. We have a huge selection of sheds or custom order your dream building. Financing and rent to own are available, as well as zero down for delivery. Stop by and get your building with quick delivery today. 10877 Virginia Avenue, Bassett, Virginia, next to B99 radio station on 220. Call us at 276-629-5000.
Blue Ridge Aquaculture is hiring both full-time and part-time drivers. Home every other night. CDL, Class A, and 2 years of experience required. Must be at least 21 years of age with a good driving record. Excellent benefit package including medical, dental, vision, life, short-term disability, and long-term disability, and 401k. Apply online at www.blueridgeaquaculture.com or give us a call 276-632-9440 to make an appointment to apply in person at 555 Industrial Park Drive, Ridgeway, Virginia 24148 during our normal business hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
You're watching BTW21 News. Welcome back, and thank you for sticking along with us. Dustin is back, and we thank him very much for all that he does here, doing the weather, filling in for him, and being in his shoes. You definitely see, that perspective, that it's not as easy as it looks. So Dustin is going to give us our weather forecast, and again, we hope that he had a great time. So Dustin, take it away.
All right, folks, welcome back here. I'm back in the flesh itself as Dustin Staples greeting you back here once again. Hope you enjoyed with Luis doing the weather for the week while I was gone. A big shout out to him and Shania Dalton, our producer, for putting all the graphics together over the next last week or so. I tell you what, does he have a niche for weather or not? But anyway, Luis, good job to you. You did pretty well on your first go-round, and like you said, in his entirety of doing TV, his first time ever chance doing the weather. Maybe we'll get him out there to do some sports next time while one of the sports guys takes off right now. I'm just kidding. Again, thank you all for bearing with Luis there, and welcome me back here. Again, I was in Fort Myers, Florida, cleaning up after the Hurricane Ian. I've got some photos I'm going to showcase to you in just a second there, but bear with me. My voice is a little nasally. Ran into some high pollen while I was down there. Temperatures were in the 90s for majority of the week, and then again, as we were leaving, we ran back into that cold, snowy air, which was so nice to see finally. So far, our snowfall reports have came in of roughly about a half an inch to an inch and a half of snow for some of our hometowns. So, and that's actually the first measurable snowfall we've got this entire winter, and it does appear that there's not much snow expected this week, but again, we are going to be trending much colder or cooler than average as you make your way toward the next coming week. So, welcome back to cold weather for me, and again, I told you that things were going to change for us, as well as our lows are going to be dipping in the 50s for us, or right around 5 o'clock. We'll see clear to partly cloudy skies, lows dipping in the low 30s for our hometown. So once again, if you are going to be doing anything out and about tonight, just do know that the cooler air is going to be on hand for us, as we do see our overnight lows are going to fall in the 20s and 30s. So of course, multiple school districts were delayed this morning because of the weather. Not much of that should be happening tonight going into your Tuesday morning. A generally clear sky with much colder weather here. And tell you what, you think we have flipped the calendar back to February or January, to say the least, because this is more like a January pattern than it is a March time temperatures feel like, to say the least. So that is the forecast for tonight. Tuesday is going to feature windy. Again, no rainfall is expected, so again, forgive me for not fixing that. We're going to remain blustery and sunny at times. Highs coming in the 40s for everybody. Wind chills are going to feel more like the 20s and 30s. Our friends towards Patrick County and North Franklin County are going to feel more like the 20s, as they're going to be more of a higher elevation level. Giving tomorrow a 3 out of 10. Now, again, I did joke about this with Luis about his ranking forecast, because I don't know if you heard him or not. I forget which day he said that. I believe it was was Wednesday, I think it was. He gives his ratings based on how he likes the summer weather to be, and of course that it's not. I gave him a little bit of I'll let him a slide for that one on there, but other than that, he did a pretty all right job with that. So this is back to Dustin's ranking. Weather here tomorrow's a 3 because of the high winds at play. Windy conditions, like I've already stated, for Tuesday will be the theme. Gusty winds, high up to gust up to 45 miles per hour is possible. So if you have trash day for tonight going into Tuesday and Wednesday morning, you may want to make sure you have that secure down. Also, any outdoor patio furniture. Plentiful sunny sky for our Friday. Double nickels at 55 degrees, near normal for a change, right? Lows in the 20s for us once again. As we get closer to the St. Patrick's Day holiday weekend, again, it's looking to be on the warm side of things. So models were hinting at last week that it was going to be a little bit wet, but it is most likely going to be a variably cloudy day out there. So if you have plans, striking on your luck of the Irish out there. By the way, that was a very terrible impression. And the good news is that I will be able to wear some sort of green on Friday. So don't pinch the weatherman, because he, of course, I sometimes get a leeway with that because you see the weather wall. Well, you can't see the weather wall, but the weather wall is green out there. 62 there. Rain showers moving late Friday night, so if you have any plans late in the day, you may want to be careful with those. Saturday's going to feature a mix of clouds and sun. Some clouds early in the morning. We may see a stray sprinkle or shower early in the day, but things will begin to gradually clear out as you get your weekend started for you. As we say, the final weekend of winter is at store. And also remember to get used to our time change now that our sunsets are past the 7:30 hour. We'll have a lot more coming up right after this.
Hi, my name is Dr. Caper Zentmeyer here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic. It's our goal to create wellness in all areas of life. Here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic, we are a neurologically based, state-of-the-art facility in the beautiful Martinsville-Henry County area. With our technique and our technology, we're able to get down to the root cause of any health concerns you may have and then correct them from inside out. We'd love for you to come by and check us out. We take care of personal injuries, car accidents, pregnant women, babies, and people of all ages. We love serving families through the principle of chiropractic care. So come on down to Zentmeyer Chiropractic, where we can help you remain in health as a lifestyle for a lifetime. So please come see us here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic. We are located here on the corner of Kings Mountain Road and Virginia Avenue. Our address is 3652 Virginia Avenue in Collinsville, Virginia, and our phone number is 276-647-5555.
Relationships, they are the most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Ashbrook Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter, Martinsville and Danville.
Hi, I'm Stephen Edwards, and I'm the owner of Riverside Tire Service. At Riverside Tire Service, we have been a staple in this community for over 40 years as your premier Michelin tire dealer. Now, with that relationship with Michelin for over 40 years, we can pass on savings to you that no one else can compare to. We have over $50,000 worth of Michelins in stock, ready to fit your vehicle. If we don't have it, we also receive 2 deliveries a day, so we can get you rolling in a timely manner.
Rah, 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 rah.
Pete, Christmas is over, son.
I ain't talking about Christmas season, Dandy Man. I'm talking about tax season, a.k.a. car buying season. And PVT Inc. down there in Fieldale got 11 cars to choose from. They got big cars, they got small cars, they even got medium-sized cars.
My tax check was a little light this year, Pete.
Well, that's okay too, Danny Man, because they do finance.
Like PVT Inc. on Facebook and ride by 4264 Appalachian Drive, Fieldale to view inventory. 5011 more cars are coming in daily.
We've been here for 25 years now, and we built a building that was bigger than what we needed when we first started. We've just about filled that place now. One of the things that we really do is we value our employees. We know it takes a long time for them to learn the skills, but people's skills are hard earned, so we make sure that there is a job for them every day of the week, 52 weeks of the year. So even if we're quiet and we don't need people, a lot of businesses still lay people off, send people home. We don't do that. If you want to come to work, we will find you a job because we value the skills that you've learned with us, and we want you to stay here, and we want you to feel valued, and we want you as a family to go home and think, I'm always going to get a paycheck if I turn up to work for Drake.
You're watching BTW21 News. Thank you very much for sticking along. Your crime report by Apex Bail Bonds is next.
Justin Cumpston, 33, of Bassett, Virginia, charged with probation violation felony. Lucas Dunley, 36, of Sandy Ridge, North Carolina, charged with disregarding police command to stop, endangerment, take indecent liberties with child, forcible sodomy, victim under age 13, aggravated sexual battery, victim under age 13, and grand larceny, auto theft. Christopher Dodson, 33, of Stewart, Virginia, charged with disobedience, resistance of an officer of the court, failure to appear in court for felony offense, failure to appear in court for misdemeanor offense, probation violation felony, parole violation, and possession Schedule 1 or 2 drugs. Joshua Justice, 34, Stewart, Virginia, charged with contempt of court, failure to appear in court for felony offense, intentionally damage any property, and grand larceny, auto theft. Ashley Ostrander, 34, of Collinsville, Virginia, charged with non-support, failure to comply with support. Anthony Pryor, 34, of Gastonia, North Carolina, charged with probation violation felony. Michael Ratcliffe, 30, of Bassett, Virginia, charged with probation violation felony. Michael Stokes, 25, of Bassett, Virginia, charged with intoxication in public.
Learn about the latest COVID-19 treatments. If you're feeling sick, you've got options, including treatments that may reduce the severity of COVID-19 symptoms and hospitalizations. That word from the Virginia Department of Health.
Martinsville First Savings Bank has been serving Martinsville and Henry County since 1924. Feel free to stop by or call for more information on how our checking, savings, money market, and certificates of deposit can help you meet your financial goals. If you are tired of 800 numbers or online customer service, please contact us. We are local people making local decisions. Visit our office at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville or call 276-638-8771.
Welcome back. You're watching BTW21 News. We thank you for your continued company. Obituaries by Bassett Funeral Service follow.
Patrick K. Stanley, 55 of Bassett, passed away Friday, March the 10th, 2023. A visitation will be held later next week. It will be announced in the obituary. Online condolences may be made by visiting BassettFuneralService.com. Bassett Funeral Service is serving the Stanley family. Eileen Baldwin passed away Monday, March the 6th, 2023, at the age of 94. The funeral service will be held Tuesday, March the 14th, at 2 p.m. at Bassett Funeral Service Chapel. A visitation proceeding at 12 p.m. Bassett Funeral Service is serving the family. Online condolences may be made by visiting BassettFuneralService.com. Mary Maxine Bale Godwin Fulcher, 79 of Fieldale, passed away Thursday, March the 9th, 2023. The family will receive friends Tuesday, March the 14th from 6 to 8 p.m. in the Bassett Funeral Service Chapel. A funeral service will follow Wednesday, March the 15th at 1 p.m. Eva A.G. Susie Allen, 77 of Martinsville, passed away Wednesday, March the 8th, 2023. The funeral service will be held at 2 p.m. Saturday, March the 11th at North Funeral Service Chapel. Visitation from 6 to 8 Friday, March the 10th at North.
Harbor Towing and Recovery is expanding. 4173 Virginia Avenue in Collinsville. Harbor now offers custom tire and wheels with advanced technology. Automotive repair? No problem for Harbor. From simple repair to major semi-trucks, Harbor's got you covered. Oil changes, brakes, front end alignment on any size vehicle or trucks. And remember, 24-hour towing. So you tell the police to call Harbor Towing, 276-632-2580.
Bassett Funeral Service was founded in 1996 by Darrell B. Martin and Paul T. Kennedy Jr. We started as a small funeral home in Bassett, and in 2007 we went to one of the largest funeral homes in Martinsville and Henry County. We started with 3,200 square feet, and in 2007 went to over 20,000. Bassett Funeral Service is located at 3665 Ferrystone Park Highway in the town of Bassett. 276-629-1770.
Carlisle is an independent college preparatory school located in Axton, Virginia. Founded in 1968, the school sets the standard for excellence in education. At Carlisle, we provide a challenging, nurturing, safe learning environment where students are encouraged to reach their true potential in the classroom, on the stage, or in athletics. You can afford a Carlisle education.
Are you looking for a fresh cut steak? Stop by the Sirloin House, where we offer hand-cut steaks daily. Enjoy our world-famous sirloin tips or our chicken tips. We also offer fresh seafood and plate lunches that start at $7.99 for a meat and two. Come see us at 207 South Van Buren Road in Eden, North Carolina, and follow us on Facebook for all our specials. Call us at 336-623-7778 for all your carry-out or catering needs.
How'd they take care of you today, sir?
Excellent, man, excellent. They're always good down here. They'll take time to go through and help tell you stuff you don't know if you have questions. And believe me, I've asked them plenty of questions.
How long have you been coming here?
2 or 3 years. I've seen ads, I've heard people talk about them, clean lot, come in here, get out without too much fear of having flat tires. I've been on some places where it's like, oh man, it's going to cost me more than I'm going to make. West pays more, that's for sure.
That's going to wrap it up here, ladies and gentlemen, for this Monday edition of BTW21 News. As we always tell you, we appreciate your continued support. Stay tuned to BTW21.com and our social media pages for the latest happening in your neighborhood. We'll see you tomorrow.